What's up? What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Rocking with you. Thanks for rocking with me. Yeah, so I want to dive into the 80-20 principle or the 80-20 rule. Some people know about it, some people don't know about it, but I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule. So I've just been doing some work lately, just been studying Penny Marshall, the marketer. Check him out if you ever get a second to check out Perry Marshall. Perry Marshall, the 80-20 rule. First things first, I salute you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. I got a new. If anybody want to call me, I'm gonna put that number up there. Maybe you might want to give me a call. Maybe you might not want to give me a call. That's cool. I just I'm just messing around with that. Just something else I could bring to the beautiful infinite creators. But going into the 80-20 rule, it's really not complicated. It's really a law. They call it Pareto's law, 80-20. And you could apply this to every aspect of your life. And what it says is that 20% of your actions account for 80% of the productivity. I'm going to repeat that for you. 20% of your actions account for 80% of your productivity. Meaning, if you're thinking about something 20% of the time, 80% of the actions are going to be what you're thinking about. Goes back to whatever you're focusing on. For example, if you're working on a job and you've got 100 people working there, usually the most productive people are on the 20%. That's how it goes. The 20% carries the 80. You're only wearing 20% of the clothes you have. If you look in the closet, I guarantee you're only wearing 20% of the clothes that you have. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a principle. Once you understand this, then you'll be able to apply it. Look up Pareto's law, Pareto's rule, the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, not the 50-50, not the 60-40, not the 30-70, but it's the 80-20. So if you're not getting the results that you want, what's the cause? It's the 20% that you're giving in effort. It's the 20% that you're giving in time. It's the 20% of your talent that you're giving. So how are you able to better manage yourself? You got to focus on 20% of your time. What you're focusing on needs to be on what you want and what you want to focus on. But if you're spending 80% of your time watching TV, playing games, on the internet, horsing around, well, what's the 20%? Where are you focusing the 20%? Where are you giving your energy? What are you giving your time to? Because it's going to reflect. It's going to reflect. If you're in the gym for, let's say, 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, I'm not even going to say seven, it's going to show you because that's what you're focusing on. It doesn't take 100%. People think it's 100%. No, usually It's the top producers. Most of the time, you don't have top producers in a place of business. You usually got the 20% carrying the load. The 20%, not the 80%, the 20%. And everybody else is just going along for the ride. But you need to learn the 80-20 rule, the 80-20 principle in order to make your life productive. You know the 80% of the 20% of the clothes that you wear that's in your closet. What are you gonna do with the 80% that's just sitting there? Are you just gonna let it sit there? You're gonna just let it sit there and nobody wear it just because you like it? You're only wearing 20% of the clothes. If you don't believe me, go look in your closet and see how much clothes you wear opposed to how much you don't wear. I guarantee you it's not 100%. I guarantee you it's not 80%. I guarantee you it's only 20%. You don't believe me? Go take a look. What are you going to do with that information? What are you going to do with that information? I suggest you find Perry Marshall's book, The 80-20 Rule. The 80-20 Rule. Remember, that which not kill does not kill you, only make you stronger. That which not that does not kill you only makes you stronger. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you may be dealing with in life on your journey right now. Most people think you need to give everything you got, but it's that 20% focus. What are you focusing that 20% on? What are you giving your time to? That's the question you need to be asking. Are you focusing on are you zeroing and are you focusing on the things that you want? Or are you just leaving them the chance? I get it. You say, well, it's tough. It's hard. Are you going to focus on the 20%? What are you giving your attention to in order to get the 80% that you're looking for? I salute you. You know that. You my guy. So the 80-20 rule, the 80-20 rule is life. It's life. And once you realize and once you understand how to apply it to your life, then the game changes. The game changes once you learn what to focus on, what to apply your attention on, what to apply your focus on. I saw somebody who said the other day that waking up, because I want to talk about this, is spiritual awakening. Waking up spiritually, it's not a cakewalk. It's not a walk in the park, and it's all about you, whether you believe it or not. These stories that you hear, whether it's esoteric, whether it's occult, whether it's religious, all these stories are about you to get you to understand, to get you to understand whether it's self enlightenment or whether it's getting you to understand who you are and waking up to that. You have to wake up to that. I don't have to wake up to that. Some people will, some people will, some people won't. So what? Next. This isn't for everybody. Your journey's not for everybody. Your path isn't for everybody. Your path is for you. Do the work. Do the work. 80-20 is part of the work. 80-20. The 80-20 rule, Perry Marshall, check it out. If you're into marketing, if you're into learning, if you're into growing, if you want to know how to succeed in business, Perry Marshall is somebody you need to check out. 80-20. Focus on the top activities that you need to get accomplished. Focus on the things that you need to get done. You got to turn your shoulds into musts. I heard somebody say that. You got to turn your shoulds into musts. You know what you should do, but you have to turn what you should do into must do. Sounds easy, but we're talking about the 20%. We're talking about the 20%. Don't tell me about the 80%. Broad is the way that leads to destruction. That's what I was taught. Broad is the way. Narrow and straight is the gate that leads. So are you going to walk down the straight and narrow? Or are you going to you're going to walk down the broad road, everybody else? Nobody told me this path that I was on or the path that I'm on was going to be easy. I woke up one day and found myself on it. Either you could stay to sleep. You can stay to sleep and you could turn your head. You can put your head in the sand and pretend like you don't know what's going on. And I know a lot of people, they want to go back to sleep once they wake up to certain things, once they come to the understanding of what's really going on. They want to crawl back in their hole. They want to go back in bed and go back to sleep. Wake your ass up out here. You got to wake your ass up. 20% of what you do is going to affect the 80% results that you get out of this life. Study what it is that you want. You in the Bitcoins, study. I heard somebody said 60% of humanity will be millionaires at a certain amount of time in the future because of Bitcoin. 60% of the population, the world population, will be millionaires because of Bitcoin. Are you studying? Are you ready? Are you taking advantage of the opportunities? Are you learning? Are you growing? Where are you spending your 20%? Where are you spending your 20%? The currency that you're spending, most people don't understand, is thought. That is the currency that you're spending. Where are you spending your 20%? Where are you spending your thinking? Where are you spending your mind? Remember, you reap what you sow. What are you sowing? What are the seeds that you're sowing? We're talking about the 80-20 rule. Perry Marshall. Things don't look right. Have you ever seen a farmer go out and plant, let's say, carrots, but he gets corn back? You can't plant carrots and get corn. You can't plant apples and get pears. Most of us are planting weeds and expecting a harvest. When 20% of our thinking is producing 80% of our results. 20% of our thinking is producing 80% of our thoughts, of our results. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Cause and effect. Cause and effect. If you want a great harvest tomorrow, then you have to stop planning today. Not tomorrow. You have to stop planning today. You have to stop reaping today. You have to start sowing today in order for you to reap a harvest tomorrow. We know that summer's gonna come. After summer, what do we got? Fall. After fall, we got winter. And after winter, we got spring. We know after there's a after recession comes, what? Probably prosperity. We know these things. But what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the high gas prices? Are you focused on the high food prices? Are you focusing on the interest rates? What are you focusing on? Where are you spending your thoughts? What are you spending your thoughts on? Or are you minding your business? We're talking 80-20. Are you minding your business? When I was a kid, I remember people saying MYOB. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Everybody want the knowledge and everybody want the information, and that's cool. But what are you studying? What are you learning? What are you sowing? Because if you want a great harvest, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to sow some seeds. And like I said, the seeds are your thoughts. Your thoughts. Don't wait for things to change. You change. You change. You be the change that you want to see. Like Michael Jackson said, man in the mirror. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. What are you gonna make right? Are you gonna be in the same place you are now next year this time? Are you gonna apply the 80-20 rule to your life? Are you gonna apply the rules to your life? Are you gonna fully apply the universal laws to your life? It may be just 20%, saying that it has an effect on the 80% of return that you're gonna get. If you're gonna sell, which we all do, remember, some people will, some people won't. So what? Next, keep it moving. Keep it moving. 80-20. 80-20. It's that important. Because if you're not focused on the 20%, what is going to be your return? What is going to be your return? You can't go to the bank and make a withdrawal if you haven't made a deposit. We all know this. Let me see you go to the bank and ask for withdrawal when you didn't make a deposit. A tenth. Some people say a tenth. All you have to do is give a tenth. You give a tenth, by law, it'll come back. But if you don't give, you sitting here expecting to receive, not even giving. I'm talking to myself right now. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And I heard a brother say this the other day. Most of the time when you're talking to people, usually you're talking to yourself. You just got to listen. I can't begin to tell you guys how many times that I sit in the car and I may be riding or I may be driving along and I'm listening to one of the streams and I'm like, wow, this guy's talking to me. 80-20. You got to give what you want. Give a punch, you'll get a punch. Throw a punch, you'll get a punch. Give a smile, you'll get a smile. Your world is a reflection of you. Your world is a reflection of you. You got to give what you want. If I want love, I'm definitely going to give love. Show no love, get no love. It's the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule. Thanks for rocking with me. My Celtics are playing tonight. Y'all know that. Celtics, I don't know if I'm going to be disappointed. I don't want to get into that, but I don't want to be disappointed in my Celtics again. But I hope they come through and win tonight. I definitely hope they win tonight. Thanks for rocking. I'm going to be on the Discord more. I'm going to check out the Discord. I'm going to start a new podcast as well. The Podcast Pirate. That's coming soon. The Podcast Pirate. Got some things I want to jump off. Going to bring more interviews. Got to knuckle down. Got to bend down and bring you guys some good content. Good content. I want to bring some great content, bring some guests on so you guys will be able to get the entrepreneurial side on the Podcast Pirate. You'll be able to get, whatever else we bring here. We'll bring beautiful, infinite creators from all walks of life. Remember, commit 20%. 20%. The only thing you and Bill Gates have in common is time. You have 24 hours, just like I've got 24 hours. Bill Gates got 24 hours, you got 24 hours. But what are you going to do with your 24 hours? That's the only difference. He's not doing you have a business that you can scale, that is scalability, that you could outsource, virtual assistants, personal assistants, leverage. It's all about leverage. It's all about leverage. What are you leveraging? Are you leveraging your time? Are you leveraging your money? What are you leveraging? What are you scaling? Franchises, network marketing. Opportunities are there all around us, but they're not going to print signs for you to see. Opportunity is dressed up as hard work. Opportunity is dressed up as hard work. It's all around you. Don't ask why. Ask why not. Ask how can. How can you do it? How can you get it done? If not you, then who? If not you, then who? If not now, when? When? If not now, when? When are you going to do it? Everybody's got obstacles. We all got obstacles. But did you get the win today? Did you get the win today? Or did you take a L? Did you get the win? Or did you take the L? 20% of what you're doing is affecting 80% of your life. I'm going to say that again. 20% of what you're doing is affecting 80% of your life. What are you going to do to change it? If it's not working, how are you going to fix it? How are you going to fix it? Me, I'd start with a pen and a paper and I would think. IBM, think. That was IBM's model. That's still IBM's model. Think. Use your mind to get off the pyramid. You have to be creative. You have to come up with creative ideas, but not only come up with creative ideas, you have to have courage to carry it out, to execute. Without courage to execute, you're still going to be in the same place. So you can have all these great ideas, but if you don't have the big kahunas, if you don't have the courage, then what is it? Then what is it? Nothing. It's nothing. That's why they say faith without works is dead. I'm telling you, faith, you can't have faith and fear. It's impossible. You can't have both. Choose faith over fear. Choose action over inaction. Remember, 20% rule. Choose action over inaction. Choose opportunity over inopportunity. Don't be stagnant. 20% of your thinking, 20% of your actions, 20% of where you are right now is affecting 80% of your life. They said your income is reflected by the five people who you're around. Look around you. Who you around? Who you around? How much money do you think they're making? They're probably making the same money you're making. Time to elevate. Time to elevate. Time to grow. A new idea can stretch your mind. Reading something new can change you. Being around the right people who can just drop the right things into your mind can change your whole life. The trajectory of your life can change completely with the 80-20 rule, or finding people who are going where you want to go, who are doing the things that you want to do. But you got to want to do it. You can't be the victim. This is your story. You can't be the victim. I won't be the victim. I will not lay on the floor and bleed. I will not cry. I will stand up and I will fight. It's your dream. It's your life. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm going to get out of here. I said I was going to get out of here. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I salute you guys. Till the next time. I got another piece though. I got a new piece. I got some lapis. I rock with the lapis. I got a nope, never mind. But until the next time. Peace.